Oh, good morning. Eventually this rolling on 2 hours of sleep is going to catch up to me, but not today, Satan. Let's go to Patagonia. Soon, everyone I'm traveling with arrives. I am so excited, but also a little nervous to meet everyone. We have been waiting for this trip for almost a year, and I cannot believe it's finally here. Who are these random people I'm traveling with? Well, it's a good question, but honestly, I don't really know. Okay, we just landed. We're here. I'm gonna go find my driver, and we're gonna go to the hotel. We're gonna get settled in. We're here! Travel trip for Jeffrey? Okay, I'm here. I just got to the hotel that we're staying in. I don't know if it's a hotel. It's giving like lodge vibes for sure. Let me give you a tour. My first group trip to Yellowstone was a raging success. So I set my sights higher and announced this trip to Patagonia. Turns out people were super interested. While I am riddled with anticipation as I meet my followers who are arriving tomorrow, if it's anything like the last trip, over the next week, I'm about to make some lifelong friends, watch some really inspiring people do things they didn't think they could do, and have a lot of laughs. Like, a lot of laughs. Are you kidding me? With that view? Lazars. Okay, so I arrived today. I'm meeting with our guide tonight, and everybody else arrives tomorrow. So super stoked to meet everybody, and then we'll spend one night here in El Calafate. That is the airport that you fly into if you're going to most parts of Patagonia. We'll spend one night here, and then we will head to El Chalten, I believe it's called. And that is the little town up in the mountains that will serve as our base camp of sorts for all of our daily adventures. Y'all, good morning. It's the day of the show, y'all. Good morning. Everyone arrives today. I am going to go meet the first shuttle of travelers, so let's go say hi and welcome them to El Calafate. She's here. This is my friend Kelly. She's taking Martin's spot since he couldn't come. She graciously came to entertain me. Are you ready for this view?
Oh my God.
And I think this might be one of the worst views we have on the trip. OMG, I was just outside the hotel getting a shot of the entrance, and someone recognized me from Australia, a follower. How fun is that? I've never had an international person recognize me outside of the US. That's fun.
My name is Katie Webb, and I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
My name is Katie Zorns. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
I am Chris Harriman from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Jack Zedek from Indianapolis, Indiana.
I'm Alexi. I live in Bozeman, Montana.
My name is Christy. I've lived in Arizona for 8 years now.
I'm Megan Smith, and I'm from Longmont, Colorado.
I'm Stephanie Gordon. I am from Atlanta, Georgia.
I ended up on this trip because I followed Jeffrey Binney on Instagram.
I never thought about Patagonia as a place to travel to, and it sounded great. I wanted to go hiking somewhere else in the world.
you use boiled water. For mate, the water mustn't be boiled because if not, the herbs get burned, okay, and it is too strong. Oh, it has a totally different flavor. This is a province in the north of our country. Yeah? Yeah.
Tastes like really strong black tea. Thank you.
You like it?
Sweet. Alright, we are on our way up to Chalten with the mountain town. We're also with the rest of the night, but we made a quick pit stop. It's so gorgeous.
My husband and I are not world travelers. We haven't done a lot of international travel, and I think that's part of the reason this was so appealing to us. But I was nervous to kind of step back into that, especially after the pandemic. I'm most excited about, honestly, stepping outside of my comfort zone, I think, and experiencing a new place and a different culture, and doing it with a bunch of people who are from different walks of life but have kind of the same core desires to explore and have new experiences and get to meet the people and share that with them.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool.
When we are closer, we are going to stop for pictures, yeah?
I am here because this is my year for adventure. I've been slowly easing into adventures and having them. And I thought there'd be a lot of people here that I would click with, and human experience is really is special to me. I like to connect with people, and Patagonia is a bucket list place.
I thought, well, this might be a perfect opportunity to go somewhere because I'm not afraid of going alone, but to have people with me at the same time.
I was most excited about seeing Fitz Roy. Honestly, these pictures that I've seen, I wanted to see these mountains. I love mountains. They make me cry.
Okay, we just got settled into the room. We're gonna go grab some lunch before we go on a little hikey hike. Just a small hike today. Tomorrow's the first, what is it? 16 miles? I think it's 16 miles. So we got a big day tomorrow. Hike number one, just a short one, just 6 kilometers, 8 kilometers, so that's like 3-4 miles. And we're just going up to this little overlook over the town so we can get a good view of the valley and this little town of Chalten. And then tomorrow is our first big hike. 16 miles and like 2,500 feet of elevation change. So not crazy, but a little jaunt for sure. Okay. We had an amazing first day. You know those like bucket list items that you've pictured in your mind forever and you know what they look like and you imagine what it's gonna be like to be there and to see it for the first time. But then we saw it for the first time and it was just so cool. We got some amazing photos, but everyone's jaws were just on the ground. People were emotional. You know, sometimes when you see beautiful things, it's overwhelming and you feel feels. Then we got to town, we got settled into our hotel, and then we went for a short hike. They tell us that it was the most underwhelming of the hikes, but it was gorgeous. Like, you know, we've got the Rocky Mountains in the US, we have the Canadian Rockies in Canada, and they're gorgeous, but these were just a different variety of epic mountains, and it was impossible to not just be completely awestruck. It was gorgeous. Now it's time for bed. Tomorrow is our biggest hike in terms of distance, 16 miles, 2,600 feet of elevation gain, something like that. So not crazy steep, but a long day nonetheless. And the sun here is brutal. It's not my first day being a ginger, but you wouldn't know that because I forgot to wear sunscreen. And I'm not fried, but I'm pretty toasty. I'm pretty red. So not gonna forget the SPF tomorrow. To be inappropriately honest, my pee was a alarming color of goldenrod. So I'm gonna chug some water and get some sleep. And we'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna go see Fitz Roy again, but closer. Want to watch another video? Click here. Want to learn more about my upcoming trips? Click here. Want to subscribe and like all my videos and turn those bell notifications on?